Playoffs week 2. This is losers bracket round 1. Only one of these teams will continue on in RBT7. The other will have their tournament life cut short. I do think Ascendant is kind of a fan favorite of sorts, and Dizil was 7-0 through Swiss, so either way you cut it, it's going to be a tough loss for one of these teams. We've got a Charger, Jockey, Hunter, and a Spitter at this underpass hit. Going to be quite the hit potential here, 66% on the tank, so the Survivor's going to have to survive a number of hits here. Nice little chip onto the Hunter to start off the engagement. Hunter drops down first, not quite team skid, eventually gets cleaned up. Charger connects with the wall, Spit comes out as well, 4% for Ascendant.
Not the worst amount of damage coming through. They did sack the Hunter and Charger first, so they're gonna have that in rotation, but no Spitter, unfortunately.
Indeed, for this next choke point, I'm so used to having teams have to run back at around this point. But not going to be the case here in our match today. It's going to be a little bit later than that. Going to have a Boom, Charger, Hunter, Smoker, Wolfi. You got the pleasures of this one.
Thank you so much. And the Boomer does seem to be setting up in the front, trying to get on Boom in when they go push forward, and Smoker trying to pull one in the back. Hunter setting up on the top right of the mountain. Charger on the left side. Let's see what comes through. Ooh, Dizil being real patient, clearing the hordes. Alice is blocking the tree in the back. One jumps through. Rochelle on that rock. Ooh. Smoker still in the back. Under, this is gonna go. Smoker does pull. One back. Hunter lands in the back. Charger. Does land the charge. Double boom. Almost a double cap in the back, but did not unfortunately go through quick enough.
Yeah, it was really close. Important to keep in mind that Dizil going to be working with very high pings. Can't see the pings on this server, but take my word for it. From Korea connecting all the way to Germany, it's going to be some high-ass pings. A lot of... Yeah.
Yeah. Two of them have 260 and two of them 300s on Dizil sides.
Okay.
To be exact.
So as they approach this halfway house, we've got the Jockey, Hunter, Spitter, and the Smoker. Not going to have the charge for it. Still got high spit spread potential. They take it down below, clear out the commons. They are going to go all the way down below, lock up the door behind them. Smoker pull onto Rochelle, gets cleared out. Standing spit. Just going to find a sick or two.
That was a good Hunter clear from Rochelle. She's pushing through, getting that pick before the Hunter could even pounce in. Right.
Okay.
And the tank is up.
Yeah.
On Kreisha.
It is, in fact, going to be in the hands of Kreisha. Survivors have gotten taken down decently low, but it certainly has not been a decimating side for this away squad. Charge comes out. Just going to be sacking. Not quite able to find the long charge. Gonna have a Hunter Boom, and one thing, we'll be talking about the home away meta more as the match progresses, but one quick note here, Wolfi. Ascendant looks to be holding on to that Boom.
They are. I think they are gonna try and commit with that Boom, which is not a bad idea, because a horde and this, with tank and car, is dangerous. Ooh, and we did get a single Boom, getting some horde and trickling from the seas.
Okay, so Kreitz is just going to chill, using the car as a meat shield for a bit. He's also pretty damn far away from the survivors. They're able to chip him with those Uzis just a touch here and there.
Not too much, considering where he is.
All right,
and I'll let you take the tank off.
All right.
No, you're taking it off.
I'm taking it off. Tank is in. He's hitting the car around. We have the Smoker set up inside the house. Car is abandoned. Of course, we still got that police car. 2 smacks in. Uh-oh. Okay, he's going to revert to the car. Gets it 1 smack. Continues on his way. Hunter into the police car. Down goes our first survivor. Sink. 1,500 health left on Kreitz. Jockey is out in the meantime. He's going to be trying to hit those cars out. Not going to be able to get it over the rail. And down goes Kreitz, just a single in-cap, Wolfi.
Yes, but he did get a few punches in, which is not bad at all. Considering the in-cap.
That being said, 567 bonus left for Dizil. For those who don't know, away server, the home server team is going to be aiming for about a 700 point advantage per chapter. Let me know what you think about that, Wolfi. But they're going to be hard pressed to find a 700 point advantage here on chapter 1 if they don't lock it down here quick.
So far, we've seen that come to fruition with the 700 point lead.
Right.
So you're not far off. But it is going to be a 2-2 Smoker, Spitter, Charger, and Boomer. Smoker does fun in the back. Charger going in. Smoker, Charger getting the pull. Charger getting that spit damage in. Gets quickly out of it. Some pull damage. Single boom. It's an okay damage hit coming through.
They do lock into the DB there on Rochelle. Bring it down 20% with that hit.
Made them lose 100 bonus from that, which is not bad at all.
Exactly. That being said, it looks like Dizil's going to be able to lock this up. Almost 1,000 points. Maybe not. The hit is in. Gonna find Sync. The jockey as well. Charge. Oh my god. The Sync room damage. Yo. Beautiful hit to finish off the round out of Ascendant. Dizil still managed to walk in 900 strong. We're going to go ahead and watch back that tank out of Krycha. Hits the car in, of course, so we got that railing there, so not much you can do. Hops on over, gets a couple smacks, hits one way far off, turns to the 3, gets the hunt cap straight into the car. Boom. Not able to find much else, though. Goes immediately for the car when the jockey's on the head. Maybe could have just taken some smacks instead of YOLOing for the car, but I completely understand. Can be a great setup for the car as well. And that is going to finish off round 1, chapter 1 in the books. 900 points for Dizil.
Yeah, they lost an extra 60 bonus from that, just because of the hyping. Dizil could not get that ski in. But it is gonna be a Hunter Spitter Jockey Charger on this bridge hit. Hunter spawning from the front in the bushes, being a sneaky little fella. And he is going in, they are going in. Hunter does lands. Hunter went for the same target also with the jockey, otherwise didn't really land that much. The target coordination was a bit off.
Yeah, didn't quite see the sack order, but interested to see what we got at this choke point. 5% from Dizil, definitely. I mean, it wasn't, fireworks or anything, but it wasn't horrible. 5% to start off on their away server SIs. They are going to be approaching the choke point here. Not going to have a spit, going to have Smoker, Charger, Hunter, and the boom. Charger climbing up, wrapping around.
Same hit as Dizil did at this choke point.
And we've actually got the boom set up behind the tree this time. The smoke set up deep at the end of the choke point.
They are gonna try to do that separation with the smoker in the front and Charger covering, or maybe charging forward while Hunter covers with the boom.
Absolutely.
But we'll have to see what they do. Smoker does not get the front. Gets it briefly, Charger's not lands. Boomer gets a 1 boom. Hunter briefly lands.
I love
Smoker getting the bit. Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, I honestly love the setup from Ascendant, baiting out the smoke tongue and cutting it off. And that is going to finish off the hit. They've still got 92%, looking pretty damn healthy as they bring in the tank. Again, going to be extremely hard pressed, if not impossible, to find a 700 point advantage. So they are going to be in the hole here. Jockey on the head in the house. They were scrambling to send this hit, but it looks like they're still going to patch it together. Charge coming from the opposite end, not going to find it. Spit comes out onto Nada.
Oh. That was such a well done play by Ascendant because they knew the two of them were back on the clock at 4 seconds, so they just pushed through immediately. But the tank is up on 4 CE on Dizil sides. I think that's Sync. No, that's not Sync.
Sync is Sync.
Yeah, Sync is Sync. I did not see. I'm a bit desynced.
Yeah, all right. Get synced in, buddy. But actually, 4ZE took 200 points of chip straight off the jump out of some aggressive positioning from Ascendant. He will go back for the car. Of course, you will be this one, Wolfie. And how are we feeling so far?
Who I'm liking Ascendant's aggressiveness and patientness at the same time with their plays. Really a mix. They are trying to get that bit of more chip in. Car is going in, second charge. He is going to be committing now with this car. Good protection from the car from the sides. And he is going in, Smoker from the tree pulling. Jockey Hunter trying to cover. He is going for the car trying to get the... No, it does not hit. Rochelle getting Hunter in the corner. Still not cleared. And there's going to be a down on one of them. Still on like 1000 HP, a bit more. He is going to try to stall a bit, I guess. Yeah, he can't really do much anymore. Ellis is going for the pickup. Well, they should pressure him. Rock going in. Goes into the water. And this tank is still up.
Oh my! Trying to clear him out.
And a nice boomer pop as well. Not a bad take from Ascendant, just an unlucky down there in that tree.
Unlucky is one word for it. The clear was very late, and they were trying to avoid the rock from the tank as well. But they got him trapped there in the corner, and down goes Frey. They do hold on to 70% of the bonus, threatening a 1280 point lock-in, which would be decent. But they've still got one big hit to charge through. Speaking of chargers, we got a Hunter, Jockey, and a Spitter to help him out. Not going to be that 2-2. Hunter spawns in from below. They do find rolling doubles.
Oh no, the spit!
I don't know what that spit was.
You saw that? The Spitter misjudged the spit and hit the rock, bouncing it off.
And it looks like Ascendant is just going to be able to walk it up and lock it down. 12-20 is going to be the score line. An advantage of about 300 points, which is certainly nothing too major. It's less than half of what they were originally aiming for here on their home server. But it's not a beatdown. We'll go into chapter 2. Often a flippy chapter. Actually, kind of all these chapters are a bit flippy, if I'm being honest with you, Wolfie. It seems like the leader swaps basically every single time when we cast Detour ahead. We'll see if that happens. Of course, with it being home away, likely not, but interested to see how this chapter 2 plays out.
Indeed, indeed. Getting that 300 point lead is really nice, you know, for Ascendant. They didn't get wiped, they got more points than Dizil on their home server, which is already a good thing. But they would prefer to lock it a bit more with the 700 point lead, as we were talking about in this map.
Yeah, so they are technically a couple hundred points in the hole. We are likely going to see Ascendant, of course, start off on the survivors for the rest of their home server. And they will be doing so here in Chapter 2, eyeing down a Charged Smoke Boom Jock. Not going to have that spit, which can be incredibly detrimental. In fact, I think it was Dizil themselves, I think it was Sync, who got caught in this utility closet over here with the spit spread. As you can see, there's nothing to really jump on top of. So it's really a tricky situation. It could be incredibly detrimental, but they will avoid that to start us off.
And they will be trying to hit outside because there's no spits.
Right.
Which is the preferred area, you know, if you don't have spit on this area. And they are going to play 2 shotguns and 2 SMGs. Their classic go-to. Very usually being the SMG, but this time playing with Kreisha on the pump.
And they do walk out of the gas station, coach directly under. Boom comes out. Actually, Charge goes for it. He finds it as well. Gets cleaned up eventually. Smoke, while Ellis has to stand back up a little bit more. Jockey gets M2'd away. A meager 3%, but not bad for the away team to find that without the spit.
Yeah, not bad at all. And we are gonna get a tank coming up shortly.
Likely
On
gonna
the
see a hit outside of actually, you're right. I guess tank, yeah, just gonna be brought straight in the hands of control. Spit comes out onto nothing. They're gonna try to send this charge hunt. Actually, they try to dip out. Headed through the woods. Charge. The hunter will find a target. Boom comes out onto one. Control just going to be hitting his cars into play. Of course, once those are hit into play, survivors almost always opting for this inside area.
most of the time, it's always played inside. Most of the time. But on rare occasions, you see it on the outside, even with cars, actually. I've seen that happen a few times. Smoker was sacking that. Damn, my phone is not happy with me today now.
It happens. The life of a caster. Okay, so with that second hit, they managed to find just a couple points of chip.
Just 5. Just 5. Oh, now more.
Whoa!
That was a bit scary right there.
Gonna hit the police car as well.
And they do have a charged jockey hunter for this inside hit when the tank commits, which is gonna be really good. It's gonna be really scary for Ascendant. They have to take this really well to not take a lot of damage.
Right.
And I'll let you have this tank now.
Okay, tank gonna go in through the front doors. Gonna go for some smacks. Tries to find one on coach, misses it. Gets a follow-up smack. Charge spawns in, as well as the hunter. They don't find that second target. The jockey does, starts carrying him outside into the car. Down goes one. Ellis doesn't get hit by it, but he's gonna get smacked for his troubles. Down goes the tank, and an hit cap onto Kreischa.
Oh no, that jockey brought him outside, making that in cap on the car.
Dude, that was so close to a double in cap with that single car as well.
Yes, it was.
Way too close. And Ascendant will be getting a big hit into their bonus before they can even really start their lives here on Chapter 2. They've got a long way to go through Chapter 2. The hit comes out on top of the house. Smoke hunt, brief connections. Can't follow up with that spit, but they will sack into the quad, Wolfi.
Indeed they will.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Still have 95% of their DP left.
Reloading.
They are going to be approaching this event. Hopefully not going to have the error field. Hopefully that was just a one-time thing. But
Hopefully.
okay, it did look like Dizil was setting up pretty damn aggressively there for a moment, but they do take it back towards this event.
Yeah, they do want to play with the Horde, which is, I would say, the better call here because they will have more distractions to go through. But Ascendant is good at clearing the commons really quickly, and the SI, so let's see how this goes out.
Reloading.
And they are pushing through. Charged Jockey in the front and Smoker Hunter in the back.
I'm interested to see which spot they dare. It's right now. Smoke comes out first. Jockey on the head. Overlapping targets. However, Charge is going to go wide. Not quite able to find it. Dips him down below 700 bonus, though, as they pop another set of pills as well.
That was a nice 2-cap in the back, and the Smoker not getting cleared for quite a bit there as well.
At this point, we'll see if they go for a hit. If they do, they need to send it quick. On top of this army tank, got a Jockey Hunter, Spitter, and a Boom, Wolfie.
Indeed. And the Boomer does get a 1 boom in the front. Jockey is instantly melted. Hunter does land. Spitter does not land on the Hunter. Gets double scratched by Boomer and Spitter. A triple, actually.
Whoa. Nice damage to finish off that hit onto Kreischa. Taking out some DB there. They will be going to turn off this event, but the action's not done yet, Wolfie. As we know, we've got a very special choke point to finish off the chapter.
Indeed. Still looking at that 47% bonus with 630 on the boards, which is not bad. But that car hits in cap really made it hard. It is gonna be a charge of smoke. It is actually gonna be quad. I didn't even notice. This could be disastrous, actually.
Certainly.
There was nothing to worry about. Well, bullshit.
All right, as Kreitcha going to be approaching this choke point, you can see the alarm card down there as well. SI is looking to spawn up above, can drop down through the hole in the wall, or the hole in the roof if they so desire. We got the smoker set up on the back lines. Survivors inching their way to the drop down.
Smoker is looking to grab that last person in the back, aka Nick, most likely.
Ellis drops down. The spawns are in.
Does not get the pull.
Oh.
Hunter lands in the front. Charger misses. Jockey going in.
And nicely
land.
done by Ascendant. They do drop down below 600 bonus, but just by a bit, and they lock in a 1200 pointer.
That was a good Russian to negate the smoker from pulling anyone in the back. Really good Russian.
Absolutely.
But that car and cap in the being really hurt them now.
Yeah, and as speaking of that car in cap, we're going to be watching it back right now. Goes for this initial engagement, doesn't find the smack, gets the follow-up. The SIs are in, the Charger is going to miss. The Hunter will briefly connect. Jockey on the head of Frey brings him outside, and it's not Frey who's hit, it's actually Kreitcha there. We are going to be taking right back to live. Going to be waiting for the hit outside.
Still can't get over these gas prices now. Always when I play Dizil,
Ridiculous.
I just can't get over it. The infection really does do something to the prices, I guess, you know?
Okay, we got the 3+1 set up once again with the boom. Boom does spawn in. They're going to try to chip him out. Gotta be a little bit careful. Of course, chip him out means 50 HP, right? So, not much chip needed. The hit is in. Smoke connects. Jockey on the head. Not lined up perfectly. Long charge almost comes in as well. Actually connects with Coach. Brings him down 4%. And Dizil's going to continue on through.
That charger got a bit stuck there as well, if you saw,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But he did land that long charge on the Coach. And Presto is gonna be the next swap up on tank on Ascendant sides. But before that even happens, he might get a hit in. And Dizil is playing it a bit safe, not pushing to get the tank in. They are gonna take this hit first, which is a Spitter, Smoker, Hunter, and Jockey.
Yeah, definitely got some damage potential here. Not going to have the charge, but, you know, not the best setup for it anyways. Of course, could maybe go for a ghost hop over, but regardless, the Hunter is in, gets skied out real quick. Some standing spit onto Ellis. That's going to be it. Just trying to send in a spit cap combo. Still got
Getting ammo before they are going backwards. Picking up that chrome on sync. And
Okay,
the tank is... Ah!
it certainly is.
Oh, and that car! Holy!
A nice
Flying
start.
for the sky.
With this percentage, it's going to be tough to actually land that run back car, but the try hit could come in. Charger connects. Jockey was on the head as well, sinking in some more damage into Dizil as the tank continues to loom over their head. Got a couple cars to hit in. And quick note, Presto is the new addition to Team Ascendant.
Yeah, I saw.
When we
Really nice.
Presto was ringing for a ton of different teams, and the playoff rules state that you can add a player or swap out a player if you're at the 6-player limit already, and they swapped in Presto, swapping out Justy.
Oh, the double boom goes in.
On to high ping survivors. Presto,
This might be it.
take it away, Wolfi.
And the tank is committing with this sword and a double boom. Misses the first punch on the neck. Gets a second punch. Misses another punch. Hunter does go in. Jockey getting on the Ellis. Hunter on the shell eating the rock punch. And not getting the down. But maybe the Charger does get the down.
Nice. Well
So it's just
done.
like from the same with the end cap, so it's basically 50. It's the same scenario, which is what Ascendant wanted, but they would have preferred a lot more damage. But this is still really good.
honestly, if anything, as far as same scenarios go, I think Dizil's happy about that. Of course, I understand what you're saying about
Oh, for
Ascendant as
sure.
well, but
Definitely with a high ping. That's a
yeah.
completely amazing feat for them.
And we are going to have the house hit come out once again. Smoker pull, long time to clear, but they're going to clear up the Hunter and the Smoker quickly. A little touch of spit, and they are going to sack into the quad here.
We have guns here.
They are locking in they are in the 62% on the bonus with 822. So preferably, we wanted to get it below at least 200 or close to 200 to get that nice lead in for home and away game.
Yeah, and they're going to be hard pressed to do so, but we've got some big hits up ahead. Event as well as the final hit. The SIs are already set up here for this quad. We'll see if they send it at the same spot. Again, a slight difference from what Dizil chose to do. The Smoker a little bit further up in the tree range. Hunter all the way back. We got a jockey charge on the opposite end. Dizil going to be slowly pressing through, making sure to clear up all the commons.
Yes, but it can take too long because one of them is bleeding.
And this is an
So they
infinite
have to go in
event.
eventually. Yeah,
So,
and it looks like the hit is gonna be coming in shortly. Hunter charges, everything's up. Smoker's pulled from the back, from the front. Jockey gets M2. Hunter lands. Charger misses. Ooh, quite the shutdown actually from Dizil.
the pills get popped. They're over 700 bonus. I think they're even one-upping Ascendant at this point. Ascendant needs to find something quick. They even are getting around the army tent here. I don't even think Ascendant has time to send it. Oh my god, the tempo play. Working wonders. They still send in the boom. Finds Nick. And they could send in the hit here.
And they are maybe, yeah, they're going for another quad attempt actually. And Dizil realizes that and they're going to push in immediately instead of going for the alarm.
Holy shit.
They realize the situation with the quad attempt and they're just pushing immediately.
Yo, presto, 8 seconds left. They're getting caught up in the comments on the back line. You know, I don't know if they have enough time, Wolfi. Sync is all the way up there. Rochelle drops in. Not quite. The hit is in. Jockey, Hunter connects. Jockey does as well. Charger getting some smacks. Connects onto the next survivor. Double cap. Oh my god. The bonus is evaporating out of the hands of Dizil.
Come on your feet.
What an impressive charger play, getting smacks straight into the charge once that other player drops down. They are going to be continuing on. The spitter is in, the block on the spit. They're going to climb up. We've got a smoker. We got 1 second left on innuendo. It's a hunter. Double cap potential. Smoker spawns in. Finds Sync. Hunter is inside. Gets a scratch.
It's a double scratch
Yeah.
actually. And that's amazing play by Ascendant right there.
And they continue to hold on, once again falling very far short of the 700 point ideal, but they do at least lock it down, make sure that Dizil doesn't actually get a win on their away server. Here is the engagement out of Presto. Second tank for Ascendant. We see him engage here. Missing some hits to start it off, by the way, as you captured yourself, able to land one onto Nick, eventually misses the follow-up. The SIs are in, able to get that jockey, well done, but Sync cornered. It will go down. He's going for that hit. He's got 17 health left, but the Charger, you missed that on the clip, but the Charger finishes the job and is able to find the end cap.
Yes, sir. Dizil could have actually gotten there if they covered the person in the back, which was Nick, who was being courted a bit. But since they didn't have the momentum to actually fully send it in.
And we are going to have a charge smoke jockey boom on chapter 3, a very scary initial hit. But that being said, they don't have the best concoction of SIs. But still,
early tank, by the way, now 27%. This is gonna be a fun one.
And of course, important to mention how many distance and bonus points are on the board here. A hell of a lot. This is going to matter a ton. The hit is in. The smoker takes a while to get clear. Charge against some smacks, finds a connection as well. Whoa! He takes a wild ride off the back of that boom.
Playing some CSGO surfing right there.
Toilet talk aside. We've got the match back underway. The triple boom that Ascendant is going to be dealing with quite handedly here. They do climb up the ladder. Spitter Hunter, just a few seconds left. Jockey comes in. Control is going to be a smoker. Okay, so high potential for a hit here. Ascendant is going to set up on top of the units. Not quite going to bring in the event yet. Oh, coach is going to be trying to do it.
Trying to get that.
Okay, there we go.
And it works. And they are going to be holding on top now with this horde. Let's see what Dizil can bring out with this Jockey, Spitter, Smoker, Hunter hit. Unless they're just going to wait. Jockey is spawned, and they are going to send it. Jockey does not land, it's sending Smoker to land. Bit Hunt going a bit through. Look, it's basically nothing out of it, actually.
Yeah, Rochelle stands up like instantly in the spit. Yeah,
it's because the smoker pulled her and she got cleared instantly from the tongue, so that reset the animation immediately, so she could immediately move. So the smoker shouldn't have pulled Rochelle there.
So Dizil not looking completely bulletproof, as they have had a pretty sizable lead on chapters 1 and 2, considering they are the away. Charge comes out, not going to find anything. Nice team ski.
Amazing ski from Frey with the SMG. Frey's been really good with those hunter skis with the SMG lately, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! And the car. Woohoo.
This is a scary-ass car, Wolfi.
Indeed. They do have a boomer. Let's see if they can get anything with this boom. Boomer doesn't really seem to know where to set up right now, so he's gonna sack it. Oh! Instant pop into his face.
Nice little ghost hop onto Rochelle. Is gonna find
Good
that.
chip coming through though. 400 already. Not bad at all. Christ over there shooting him with the deagle as well.
Alright, Prove looking to bring it in. He is gonna go, oh my god!
Oh no!
Perfection with the car to start it off. Gets the smack onto Krycha. Still got the Jockey, Smoker, Hunter ready to go. Smoker pull onto Rochelle, Hunter as well. Finally turns around, the Jockey's carrying away. This could be a wipe. Oh, this would be such a disaster for Ascendant. He's hit right onto the car. Nice skeet, but it will be the wipe all the same. Down will go Frey and Presto eventually. No. And oh my lord, Wolfi, the wipe onto Ascendant. This is a disaster.
Innuendo. You can't be hitting those cars, man.
I mean, it's
disastrous. They need the same scenario, or Dizil's gonna have a really good points with away server.
I was kind of leading up to this, you know, talking about just how many points this chapter is worth. So if Dizil can avoid a similar fate, of course they're going to be hard-pressed to do so, but if they can, they could even be finding bonus here. At the minimum, can find a couple hundred points of distance advantage on their away server, which would be absolutely massive for them.
Innuendo should have run towards the truck, not away from it.
Yes.
Then he wouldn't have eaten that car, but he wanted to go the sideways of it.
That
just go forward and then sideways, but unfortunately then he ate the car.
We've also seen some ridiculous car bank shots off of that curved edge there. In previous matches, not this match, but in previous matches, I've certainly seen that car able to wrap around. It's difficult to do. We'll see if it happens. But we do have Ascendant going for their first hit. Jockey, Charger, Smoker, Boom. Apologies for still having the replay up, y'all. Don't worry, we are back live.
Caster problems. Too much going on. Too much.
And while we're talking about caster problems, I just want to emphasize, of course, I'm trying to find the silver lining here. for Ascendant when I'm talking about that car wraparound. I absolutely think you're right, Wolfie. The drop down connect, smoke sets up for the charge, not quite able to get the one. The jockey on the head with the smoke reconnect, and jockey is carrying all the way away. Oh my god.
Wow. That's a nice hit coming in from Ascendant right there.
Drop them down 10%. This is exactly what Ascendant needed to do. The spit, not there at all. But they didn't need it. They still find a huge chunk. Damage still coming out. And they're not even up the ladder yet.
They are
Ooh.
not. Sharp does go in. Does not land. Spitter almost lands with the Hunter.
Yeah.
Coach being... Oh my god, Coach!
Getting assaulted by the charge in a corner there, not able to get the clear. They get chunked down another 5% with a quick hit. We're gonna have the event coming up. They will just drop down, and Frey gonna be the tank.
He's gonna have to clean this up for Ascendant now. Frey's gonna have to cook with this tank with the car like they did.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Frey. I am interested to see, Wolfie, if Ascendant sends in another hit. It looks like they will. Smoke pulls down, double boom as well. Hunter
18
spit.
damage.
They are finding everything that they need to. Even the 18-point DP coming out. Wow.
That was a good smoker pull into the double boom right there, if you notice.
Yep.
But they are down a hill as well.
Right, and so at least Ascendant can say that they're getting through this bonus if all goes sideways here on the tank. If they're not able to find any car in caps, if they're not able to find any in caps at all, well, at least the first hits have been good. And this tank is going to be all you, Wolfie. That being said, it looks like we've got a moment here. Charge again! Connecting!
Trying to delay sometimes so the tank can go through. Because if he goes right now, he's going to need quite a bit of chip. Frey just sending those curve rocks in.
These are going to be more than equipped to deal with these long rocks.
Ooh. And the boomer is going to try and get something.
Oh.
Does not get it.
And that was a
They
beautiful
get the
setup
car
by
in the
Dizil.
play. Yes, it was.
The positioning.
Play some car protector over here. And they are gonna go finally in with this.
Oh.
Car does not go over the truck, unfortunately. Having problems with the car. Already down 1,500.
Whoa!
Almost landing that, but did not go through. And car is out. Smoking that pulling for the hunt. Rock coming in, lands on the neck. Punch on the neck, but he's a bit too far. But he is slowed, and that is an end cap. But the tank is dead.
Wow, that is not good for Ascendant. Able to dodge all of those car hits. A nice pop fly to start off the engagement. Coach is looking up in the air, trying to go left, trying to go right. He eventually avoids it. But they've got 831 bonus left, Wolfie.
Yeah.
Look at
Ascendant's
them.
gonna really need to like wipe them or get their bonus down to nothing. Charger gets instantly cleared. Hunter in the front, getting some damage, and boom in the one back. Boom in the one in the back. Boom in the one in the back. You know?
Exactly. And they had the setup there. Charger, Spitter, Hunter. It would have been a great stairwell hit. But Dizil just holds W. They get all the way through the stairwell. And just a little bit of hunt damage is all that Ascendant is going to be able to hope for. They approach the manhole. We'll see if they go for the drop down or the side angle. Yes, they are going to be going into the side room. But the hit comes out all the same. 3 end cappers drop down to find their target. Spin on the back line. Ellis does eventually walk out of it. 686 bonus left as they now drop down through that manhole.
And Charger misses it, but moves the dumpster as well in the meantime. Oh, And I think I have officially crashed.
Oh, well, it'll be a solo cast here for the moment. Quite an unfortunate place to drop as well, because we've got some very important hits coming up to determine if Ascendant can drop down that bonus or not. The Hunt Spit to start off the engagement. Into the charge, getting some smack, slowing him down. Down goes 4ZE. Inside the spit, triple boom on the back line as well. But Dizil still has bonus. They're still continuing through the sewers. They're still racking up distance. They're still winning this chapter.
Oh no.
We've got a 3+1 inside the sewers. Once again, another ideal setup for Ascendant right here. They do choose to send it right away. Hunt Spit. Smoker trying to find Groove on the back line. Will find him.
The Smoker in the back. And I am officially back now. Just
Welcome
in time for
back.
the amazing hits. Lucky me.
Exactly. We've still got 254 points of DB, or I'm sorry, of bonus, but they've got 0% DB. All that HP focused on Sync and Control. That's Rochelle and Ellis. And we'll see how Ascendant chooses to send their hits.
Nick is one scratch from going down.
Yep.
And just before they commit, and he is black and white as well, by the way. Now.
Oh.
But they are going to be sitting on top. Past the manhole.
Reload.
The Charger, Boomer, Hunter, and Jockey. Unfortunately, Nick is not going to be too much of an assistance because he's so far back and 1 HP and also black and white.
Dizil just kind of, walking forward. If they do send in something to try to kill him, they're not going to have the manhole hit. The boom comes out onto one. They drop it back down.
Or CE, Dizil's just blocking that closet door. Oh, and Goats goes down on the scratch from
Oh.
Innuendo the Boomer. And he's gonna have another boom up. Gets it on the coach.
Oh my. This could be the end for Dizil. We got a tri-cap waiting for them once they get out of that manhole. Kills have been a rife here right after this manhole. It's such a difficult spot for the survivors to hold. The jockey on the head carries him out. Hunter down below drops him down. Charger waiting for them to climb up. Still got the jockey. It does die off. Charger ready to go. Getting some smacks trying to. He's still got 266 HP. Got the... Oh my god. Down he goes.
No. He got stuck in the manhole.
Nick is still alive!
Nick is still pushing it through, crouching his way across the map now.
Black and white, 1 HP, still getting distance for his team. 620 distance already locked in. 225 bonus on the board as well. Disaster of disasters for Ascendant.
Oh, and he's dead. Strat's going through.
Smoke on the
And
back
Coach
line.
is also dead.
Yeah.
That was down with only one standing.
That being said, look at the health still left on Rochelle. She's gonna leave
She's gonna
him.
book it. She's gonna book it.
But the SIs are in. We got a jockey.
Getting
He
the
just-
distance points then.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Jockey will connect with her, but the distance is locked in.
3
600.
points now.
Yeah.
3 points. 3 points. That's insane.
Incredible. Look,
And as Frey says, easy lead.
my God. Ascendant is almost being bested by Dizil on their home server. 649 versus 124. Ascendant certainly on the back foot at this point, Wolfi.
Yeah, but they are still playing Survivor side, as you said. But it's only a 3-point difference now, so they're gonna need to get some really good leads and also maybe wipe them at Sank and get their bonus down at least.
We need an early tank.
Oh, it's an
80.
82%.
Oh my God. Curse.
Not what Ascendant wanted. Not what Ascendant wanted right there.
Definitely not. And gonna be headed straight in here. Charger, Smoker, Spitter, and a jockey. Massive hit outside the safe room. Ascendant feeling the pressure for sure. They are allowed to walk out of the safe room and get some high ground. Dizil setting up for the hit once they start to walk out. We have seen those safe room hits on Chapter 4 be so effective with a setup like this on lower tier teams, but so far the top of the top have not wanted to do it. Dizil actually walks into the safe room. Jockey from forward, 3 go through. We still got Nick. They send it in, long charge, not gonna find anything but the smoke.
Oh no! A pull damage just coming through just a bit, otherwise that would have been a flawless shutdown.
That being said, I mean, that's about as good as you can hope for Ascendant. They shut down that scary safe room hit, continue on their way. The spawns are going to take a while. This one-way house, they might be able to climb up and over. Nick is taking his time, though. 5 seconds left on control. The hunter spawns in. And they're chilling out, Wolfi.
Boomer is trying to go in from the trailer, actually. Right below them. Hunter is like half HP now, it's just from trying to distract. Jockey, Hunter, Boomer going through. Boomer gets instantly popped. Charger, oh, okay, everyone just got melted. I didn't get to say anything. Damn.
And Ascendant will press through the trailer park, very reminiscent of my own home. And
Christ also having that premonition, pre-shooting the trailer right there, popping that Boomer instantly.
Right. Okay, so we do have a 2-2 smoker charger with the boom spit ready to go for Dizil. Event, of course, has not been started yet. They're certainly ready to send this at the transition into the event. We'll see how aggressive they are. Very aggressive charge. Going to get sidestepped. Nice awareness by Krycha once again. Spit comes out onto lower area. Krycha going to climb up around the railing, goes in, and turns on the event. Smoker in the back line going to get cleaned up with ease. And we just got a boom here for Dizil.
Great movement from Krycha coming through. The Boomer is still up, though. Maybe we can get a nice boom in right here. May give his team a chance. Does get a 1 boom in the Rochelle.
He took a long time to kill that off. We got the rest of
did.
Dizil already set up, ready to go, but not going to have proof. They send it in as
They're gonna
3.
go quickly.
Yeah, Jockey on top of the Cedar van. Charge, not connecting, getting caught in the tree line. Jockey overhead. No, Hunter trying to get a scratch.
Doesn't get it, though. Unfortunately. Ascendant is playing really well right now, Nina. Shutting down basically all of the hits.
Yeah, I love this from Ascendant, showing that they are mentally not out of it. Not a team to throw in the towel here, unless it comes to the finale, of course, but that is more to do with culture than anything else. Boomer,
Yes.
Spitter, Smoker, Charger, ready to go once again on top of the Humvee hit. Smoker pulls down off the railing. Spit is late, though, and it will not be able to land. Boom.
Archer cannot find his spawn. He could not find his spawn.
But I think that they sacked him to the quad, though, regardless.
And yeah, it
We'll
should
wait.
be a
Yeah,
flag.
it should. We'll have to wait and see. Charger, unfortunately, not finding a spot, like you said, and Ascendant's only taken 5% damage through this. This is looking a bit more like a home away match, Wolfi.
Indeed it is. And it is a quad, no?
We'll see. Is Dizil going to shoot for the stars here? No, they're going to send in the Hunter first. Smoker as well.
and
Hunter
Hunter's
go way off. Jockey on the head. Charger drops down. Not going to find anything.
Hunter just flew off. This guys.
That hit will get them about 3% though, which is just about as much as every single hit leading up to that. So Dizil at least finding a smidge, once again, of damage.
And even they lost his 100 health from 1 common. Unlucky.
Hunter, Spitter, Boomer, Jockey, 82% tank. We still got a ways to go, Wolfie.
We do, and Hunter Chucky going through. Hunter gets skied. Chucky going in, Boomer does not get anything. Spitter misses. Boomer is stuck. Does get popped, and it's gonna be another quad. But
Reloading.
if you look at the tank percentage right now, they can actually push this and negate the quad.
Yeah, I'm
Depending on
interested
which
to
if they want to
see.
be.
Yeah.
This is also a really open area for a quad, so it's
Indeed.
gonna be hard to land it regardless. But Smoker does spawn
Ooh.
actually. pretty early in the back. And they are gonna go fish him out.
Reloading.
Reloading.
The freaky fish. Hunter Jockey Charger still alive. And Cry just says Sha B. Wrong language, buddy. Or I guess that could be Sybil as well. Okay, I'll allow it. And Sync is going to be the fourth tank, the last tank on Dizil's away server before we take it to Dizil's home server.
Indeed. Trying to get that forklift into play.
Ammo here.
But it's kind of hard with all these posts in the way. And he does give up on it. Hunter gets instantly deleted. Chucky as well. Not getting anything with that. Charge is still up. They will have a boomer for this next hit.
Oh!
Charger trying to get an isolation on the Nick who's coming over there.
Oh!
But gets cleared.
That was kind of nasty. Forzy says, fuck you, Presto. That's crazy, bro. The all chat coming out.
But the locks are in play, except one of them just out of
Ooh.
bounds for a second. One boom does go in.
Did you see that log, Wolfie? That was a
I did.
little bit too close for comfort. The other
It
log
was.
gets a ban. Okay. He is going to wrap back around. I like it.
But they are gonna push forward now because they know that log is in the back.
Right.
So they don't have to deal with that log. And now he has actually no toys to play
Uh-oh.
with, and he's second charge. He has to commit now. They have a Chucky Hunters, Chucky Smoker and a Hunter for this supporting hit. Smoker gets instantly cleared from the tongue. Still eating the damage. Gets hit, and this is gonna be a no-hitter tank actually.
Holy shit. What a comeback for Ascendant. Trying to mount it here on Chapter 4. That forklift in a cheeky little spot. Going to force Ascendant to slow it down.
That was good rotation by Ascendant's part. Knowing the log in the back, just pushing forward, knowing he's playing the down log. Then running him into the open air, just shipping him down to hell.
Hey, I'm reloading.
It is going to be a 2-2 with Boomer Charger Hunter Spitter for this next hit over here. Dizil is really wanting to get some damage in now. Hunter does land with the spit coming through. Boomer is just in the front.
These
Going in.
boomers have been looking a little bit lost in the sauce here for Dizil. Ascendant going to be able to press
bonus. The bonus. log.
Yeah! I mean, this is absolutely horrific for Dizil. They're just going to be able to walk it in, lock it up. 1980, almost finding 2,000 points, Wolfie.
Oh my god. Basically a
Whoa.
flawless map, if
Yeah.
you think about it.
Yes.
Basically a flawless map. In games like these, if you're above 1,000, that's considered a flawless game.
And it was looking flawless. I mean, even if we're not going to go by the standards, it just looked flawless out of Ascendant. They took like 5% through the first half plus of the chapter. And then the tank comes in. What a wonderful execution, recognizing one log is way in the back. The other, the tank can't seem to deal with. He's kind of hit into an awkward spot. And Ascendant making the flash decision to blitzkrieg it all the way through.
Ooh, Dizil really has to pull something here now.
They do, but also at the same time, the tank's not going to come until 82%. They're likely at least going to get that distance. They had such explosive performances on Chapter 1 and 2, winning Chapter 3. So they can't afford to lose some here, but I know they wanted to finish it off big. Let's see what they can do, Wolfie.
And the Charger, Spitter does pre-spawn actually. Might get deleted. Smoker in the front. It is going to be a safe room hit this time around. Smoker getting that pull. Charger getting a quad in the safe room. Oh my god.
They even drag the jaw. Oh my god. 25%, just shy of it. Straight out the safe room. What a moment for Ascendant to follow it up big.
My god. Presto and Fousey going at it again in chat.
Love to see it. And another thing is, Wolfi, Ascendant is going to be set up with plenty of time to spare for this one-way.
Yeah, they sure will, actually. Charger, Hunter, Boomer, and Jockey for this next hit over here. Jockey going in. Baiting. Charger does land.
Wow.
Hunter also land. Charger gets a punch, and Boomer gets a nice 2-boom, man.
Cuts him down even further on the bonus. 68.7%, just under 1,000 or just over 1,000 bonus. Ascendant has already won this chapter, and at this point, Ascendant had barely taken any damage at all to speak of.
Indeed. Smoker, Chucky, Charger, and Spitter for this next hit over here. Could be huge, could be nothing.
Hey, shit, that is the 50-50 scenario of every hit in the game, potentially, if we want to run it like that. It could be everything,
Exactly.
It could be nothing. We'll just have to wait and see.
And they are
Follow
actually...
the tracks, guys.
Look at their spawns now.
Yeah. Are they going to try to find something ridiculous here? It's high ping. And also, if you remember back, I'll wait.
Not climbing into. Ah, screw it. Let's go.
Rochelle leading the way. They go for it. Nice side step. She's able to avoid it all. Deals with the jockey, deals with the charger, deals with the smoke. Minimal damage, if any. And they will continue on. Bring in the event.
Good play by Senka, avoiding everything.
And something I wanted to say is, I believe it was Prove actually fell off the map at that exact spot. He was trying to avoid a jockey on his head, and he jumped off the map. So a pretty scary situation for Dizil. I know they had flashbacks there for a moment, but the first clean survivor take of the chapter for Dizil.
Indeed, Charger going in, misses. Hunter getting a brief land. Charger getting a double punch, actually, I think. And a double boom going through.
Dizil sets up on the Humvee. Kind of a chill moment, but the damage still coming out. Ascendant managing to sneak in a couple percent. They're going to be coming back in shortly.
Jockey, Hunter, Smoker, Spitter for this next hit. Smoker, Chucky going through. Smoker gets the pull. Gets cleared. Chucky gets M2'd. Hunter skied it. Spitter also deleted. Good shutdown by Dizil.
And you know, if they can manage to get to the safe room with this bonus, they'll be looking amazing, honestly. Won't even be a loss by 700 points, but we know it's not that simple, Wolfie. They've got a whole hell of a lot of danger to traverse, not even speaking of the tank, which will be meeting them in about 40 more percent. The hit is ready to go. Charge comes out, lands on
landing that
Rochelle
charge.
in the spit as well. Ooh.
It's been taking a while, actually, to go for it. Ah, they're gonna go sec for a quad here. I'm excited for the squad hit now.
Me too. Absolutely.
It's also gonna be a tight knit area as well. But before they even get there, since sync is slow, they're gonna be heading over here by the railings.
Reload. Weapons.
Hunter does set up in front. We've got a charger. And the Smoker as well. Smoker gets a pull on 4ZE. Jockey on the head. Hunter as well. Rolling caps coming out. Down goes Sync. Not going to be able to lock in the quad, but they will find some more damage.
Unfortunately, Krysha landing on one of their heads and just missing. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it when you land on somebody's head and you just miss?
Unless I'm playing Mario, I always hate to see that. We've got the Charger, Spitter, Boom. One more out of Presto, Jockey. They're going to have this cinder bag or cement bag hit. Potentially 2 more hits before this tank comes in, Wolfie.
Indeed, indeed. Boomer gets popped. Jockey lands for a bit. Hit them, it's not going through it. Charger gets instantly deleted.
So, about 500 bonus. If they can make it in with 500 bonus, they will still be within 700 points on Chapter 4. And they've currently got just under 800 as they approach the tank. Got the spawns coming in. Hunter already spawns up, takes it into the fields. Got a 3+1 with Boom. Last chance hit, but actually they might just bring it in, Wolfi.
And yeah, trying to get that Dizil skid onto the Hunter.
Ooh.
Triple boom, charge does instantly smoke, gets a small pool. Frey is going for that 25 ceiling now.
I see
You better
it.
spectate that. Tank is up on the hands of Innuendo. Frey is not getting that ceiling though, taking quite a bit of his time.
I think the survivors are aware too. We see some shots coming out here and there, and he drops down.
They've been aware for quite a while now.
Right, yeah.
They just can't manage to chip him. But it looks like Frey is giving up on going for the ceiling. One lock coming through. Charger misses, gets a punch in. Getting that charger for a boom. Hoping to get a nice boom in for this double lock play. Frey did get the ceiling! I love flying hunters now. They're so majestic. And we do have a boomer up. Still at first,
Okay.
it's a one boom. Still at first best 80% of frustration actually. And barely eating any chip as well from that.
Dizil was set up on the high ground there for a bit, but they decided to turn their focus towards the commons, still managing to deal with the rocks as well. First log is in. Okay,
Another log in the... Another one.
Take it away, Wolfi.
And the tank is gonna get his other log in. Trying to. Hunter still flying the skies. The log is in play now. Oh, Frey misses up on the ceiling. Log gets bucked with a tree. Chalky trying to get that. This is striking a bit. Gets a punch on the neck. Oh, and there's a double cap in the front. Almost a triple and an end cap with the log. Punch onto Ellis. Another one coming through. But not an end cap, but that was a great hit.
It was so close to finding the lockdown too after that first survivor got incapped. It was very close by Ascendant, but close is not going to count. Dizil still has 300 bonus. If they can have some excellently timed survivor work, then they can lock in 1,000 points just shy of it here on Chapter 4.
Yeah. And it is going to be a 2-2 Boomer, Hunter, Charger, and Spitter.
Girl, you should have stayed at home.
Yeah, you should have stayed at home,
It's
Rochelle.
for real.
It's just too much.
Serious bullshit.
This is some
Hunter
serious
is-
bullshit.
And going from the back, missing on the neck, gets skied at Charger, misses. One boom.
Coach limping away from that charge, does manage to get around it. Not going to have that forklift blocking the entryway. They will be able to easily walk forward and over. But they are very slow, Wolfi. We've got at least one more hit coming up.
But they do have these extra pills in here.
Right.
Reloading.
2 extra sets of pills.
I know one thing. I'm grabbing pills.
Which will keep them alive for just a bit longer to get the distance points in and maybe some bonus as well.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have a quad now. And I'll let you have the honors for this one.
Excellent. It looks like Ascendant taking a pretty aggressive stance. Got 2 on the back line here. Before they head to the awning area, the Hunt connects the jockey in the side room. It's a try. Down goes 2. Finally clearing out the jockey, maybe? Oh my god, no! They will go down!
Why?
603 distance. That's going to bring them at a 1,000... just shy of a 1,400 point deficit for Dizil. We're going to go straight live, and it is going to be Ascendant starting off on the Survivor side.
Absolutely. As you saw, the first game or the first 3 maps, they only had a point lead of 3, but they turned it into a point lead of 1380. But the first game hit is going in with the Hunter landing into this pit, the Smoker landing briefly, the Boomer getting a proxy onto 3, and the Smoker getting a pull back.
Okay. We are getting some FF coming out, but Ascendant will be able to press through. Now, I'm not really seeing where... Well, anyways, we're going to have a Smoker, Hunter, Jockey, and a Charger here. Quad cap coming out. We'll see what they can do with it. Straight overhead. Charger lands. Smoke does as well. Jockey is a tri-cap. Jockey carrying all the way into the forest. Smoker continuing to rip away. What a disaster for Ascendant to start it off. The Smoker finally gets cleared. History. Oh my god.
God, indeed, the health bonus has dropped to 56%. That was a huge separation from the Smoker and the Jockey right there.
Absolute disaster for Ascendant. We talked about how they only got about half the points that they needed to get on their home server. They're aiming for a lead of 2,800. They got 1,380. They get hit really hard by that quad. Not quite getting the quad, but it was still very close. They are headed into the house. They're going to have a spit, charge, and a hunt. Big hit coming out. Hunter on the bottom. Into the hunt. Spit, Charger set up. Charger's trying to get in there. Charger gets a stumble through the spit. Down goes Innuendo. Oh my god. Again.
Such a disaster for Ascendant in map 1 before the tank has even spawned already.
And we see the CI just wrapping around on Ascendant. Those high pings, they're just not able to clear them. And the spawns are already back up. They're not out of the house yet. The Jockey's hopping around inside of it. Boom comes out. Not able to get anyone but the Smoke Jock. Jockey does get stumbled. Hunter gonna go in for a scratch. Oh my. They are at 48.1% of the bonus left. Just 529 bonus with Proof coming in as the tank. Uh-oh.
Ascendant cannot afford to be wiped here. They need to make it to the save room.
Okay, Prove gonna be setting up his car. He took pretty much as close to no chip as you can get. 5 points of chip onto the tank from Ascendant. Got a Charger, Smoker, and a Boom. We've seen how effective the Boom can be on high ping targets, but they send it in with these 3. I like it. The Charge does a quick little 360 charge, not able to find anything there, and they do get cleaned up.
That Charger went absolutely nowhere, but at least the Boomer land is spawning a little bit of Horde to be a distraction in the pain in the ass for Ascendant. While Proof is trying to do a little bit of a wraparound.
Yeah. Okay.
He decided to abandon the car even. But he does appear to be going back for the car.
Okay.
And the next hit is already back up with a Jockey, Charger, and a Hunt. Let's see what they can do with this.
History, he doesn't have time. He just has to send this in. Jockey, Hunter, Charger. We'll see what he can do. He's walking it up. He's been chipped down 2K. Hops over onto Rochelle here. Got the car set up. Down goes Rochelle with the police car. Charger still in. Hunter as well. Nice hit on the police car. Not quite going to dip down on top of that charge target's head, but the damage is still out. Hunter ripping away. Down goes another police car. Barely missing. Dizil. He's going to disengage. Prove will inside the house. 500 health left. Boom is ready to go. It's all falling apart for Dizil so far. It looks like they're going to get the pickups here, at least onto Rochelle. Tank still in here. 200 health left. Got a Smoker. Got a Jockey. And finally, the action starts to die down for a moment. Prove will be killed off. Maybe. Okay. The SIs have already spawned in here. Okay. Smoke dies
Getting
out.
absolutely rejected. The Jockey's going back for a respawn.
And History Ascendant only has 175 points of bonus here post tank. They are going to be very hard pressed to find that 700 minimum. They need more than that though. So this chapter, we'll see what Dizil can do. They're going to be on their home server on the survivors after this. They should be able to find a pretty decisive win. We've got this cliff hit. The hit
The
is
hit
in.
is going in. The jockey getting M2. The charger's going in, not landing on anything. The hunter is still waiting on top of the cliff. Same with the spitter. Hunter gets absolutely destroyed, and it's just the spitter being left all by his lonesome. And that should be a clear shot to the save room.
Maybe the spit can get a delay action here. No, they are going to be holding
Doesn't
it.
look like it, no?
Smoke comes out. Instantly cleared, and Ascendant locks it up. Okay, so they will be finding 664 chapter score, a very modest chapter score to start us off. As we watch back the replay, the tank engaging, he looked a little bit lost, like the car. He did the wraparound. He's like, okay, no more time for the car, but the SI connects with the jockey. He has all the time in the world to line up that hit, and we are going straight back live history.
Yeah, they're going super fast into this. Again, the first hit being comprised of a 2-2 with a smoker and a hunter. Let's see what they can do with this. Hunter is going in, already landing briefly, but the spitter was a bit late. The boomer landing a quad boom over there. But the spitter not being able to do anything, and there's not a whole lot of damage going out, despite that, everything landing pretty much.
Right. Yeah, going to be worth about 2%. They, of course, are going to have another hit set up here, headed out soon. 6 seconds left on Innuendo.
Gotta reload. Reloading.
We'll see what they can piece together. Finally, the spawn is in. It is the quad, but Dizil is gunning it through the choke point. They get through. They're sending the hit in. All the same, Hunter connects. Jockey, Smoker, going to be a double cap on the back lines. Charger getting some smacks as well.
Oh, that was super close to being a tri-cap, but the charger didn't miss.
12% eaten into Dizil, but they are looking strong as hell as they continue to up the tempo, headed straight into the house.
Reloading.
Boomer popping in, getting a proxy onto Ellis. The hunter still trying to get inside, but gets skeeted. Smoker getting a brief pull over there, but that's all she wrote for this hit.
Oh, Dizil's got a lot of bonus to play with, history.
They got almost all of it actually, but the tank is up into the hands of Frey. Let's see what Ascendant can do with this.
Got some hittables, gonna set up the car on the front line, then got the police car already set up on the back line. They send in the charge, it will go wide, boom gets popped. Still gonna have the jockey looking at a jockey, Hunter, Smoker. Frey saying, can you hear me? And Innuendo says, noper. I don't know if we need to pause this. It doesn't look like Ascendant needs to.
Oh, it's their choice if they want to pause it.
Yeah,
It is
right.
not up to us.
Yeah.
Frey's going on the second pass right now. He's being a little bit chipped by the Deagle, but only 100 damage going out so far. Scratch that, is going a lot harder than that.
Take it away, history.
Alright, the tank is in. He's getting a hit up to there. Will he get an ink cap onto that? No, he will not get the car onto that. The hunter gets skeeted. The jockey and the smoker are spawned up, but they're not being able to do anything yet. Oh, he does get a pull right there, and the jockey lands briefly. Tank gets a punch onto Ellis, pops it again.
Oh,
But I don't think he's going to be able to get anything else. He's already dead.
He is indeed, and Dizil 767 bonus strong. They didn't even get ink capped. Prove pops the pills, gets another set passed to him by 4ZE, and they're going to be approaching potential last chance hit here. Going to have a 2-2 as well. Certainly not the setup that they wanted here at the cliff.
No, but they do have a charger, so there
Yup.
is a slight possibility of some shenanigans going on here. The hunter pre-spawn, the charger is going in. He's not landing anything, neither is the Hunter. And only Nick is getting a stumble into the spit there.
Yeah, he walks through the spit, gets stumbled through the spit, doing a nice job with that spit to bring him down further. 4ZE pops the pills as well. Coach already here outside the safe room.
And it looks like Dizil will have a lead of 500 points on the first map.
Okay. And with a 1380 scoreline or differential leading into this home server for Dizil, they don't even need 500 points per chapter. That will be a decisive victory for them. But we're just getting into the thick of things. That was one of the lower scoring chapters as far as Detour ahead goes. We've got two bigger ones up ahead. And as we watch back this tank engagement, trying to work with the police car, but the SIs are not able to line it up. That jockey on the head, but the car has already been hit up and over the fence, so they can't quite find anything with that. Not even able to get the end cap. And Ascendant certainly going to continue to be on the back foot here as they fight through in their away server.
It looks like they set the tank a simple 1% earlier. Going for 39 to 38 from what I could see.
Okay.
And just waiting for anybody to ready up. The first hit for Dizil is going to be comprised of a Hunter Charger and a Jockey with a Spitter. There's a lot of damage potential with the Charge Hunt and Spit going on down there.
Insane.
Let's see if Dizil is able to land any of it.
Yeah, we certainly will. It's such a just a perilous hit straight out the safe room. You got so much to deal with, so many angles of attack, and you're also dealing with a high delay on everything you do. So Ascendant is going to be walking through. Ellis guns it straight through. Charger misses. They do lock in the Hunt spit. Rochelle caught up in the spit as well, but all things considered, well done by Ascendant.
Absolutely. The bonus is dropped by about 9% right here on that first hit.
So they do still let the damage through, but I like the just very forward approach of Ascendant, kind of catching them off guard, but they still manage to lock in a pretty good chunk of damage. Jockey, Hunter, Smoker, and the Boom as they approach the tank pull in here. We got the Jockey set up on the back line. Hunter from the side is not going to find anything. Jockey gets M2'd away. Smoker eventually gets cleared up. Boom on the back line, not going to catch Coach, and they are going to bring in this tank in the hands of 4ZE. Not going to have any of the kind of pullback potential into the hittables. Going to send that one over. It's going to be far and away from Ascendant. Oh,
Next hit is already back up with the Hunter Charger and the Jockey. Let's see what they can do with this. If they're going to be going for a little bit of delay, or if they're going to save it for inside.
right. This certainly isn't a bad setup by any means. If they want to go quick, they could potentially send in a quick one and then sack into another and then go again, but not really sure. It looks like they are poised to hold on to this history.
Or he is trying to get the second car anywhere closer than it originally was.
That'll work.
Yeah, that'll work. Trying to get a police car in, or just giving it a smack away. Was in the way. Get away with it.
A post-apocalyptic society, police cars have no place in it. We've got the Hunter Charger Jockey set up. 4ZE is slow walking his way through. He's ready to drop down into the gas station. He does. He heads through the window, corrals them over to the side, down through the back. Charger outside the safe room. Gets one, gets another. Finds yet another smack to Jockey. Hunter is in. Hunter catches. Jockey does as well. Trying to find Rochelle. It's going to miss, but the damage is out. And down goes one. 4ZE still got 1,400. Down goes another. The smacks are coming out. He's going to be able to finish off Rochelle as well. History. Oh, no.
It was a total of 10 punches going on from that tank.
My God.
You right?
With 3 incavs, the damage bonus is more than open than that.
Okay. No, you're just gonna lay
Ain't
there all
nothing.
day.
The camera work was chaotic, I can tell you that much, and that hit was as well. The SI support managing to find a great deal. Charges barely missing what could have easily been a tank wipe. Hunter, Spitter, Boomer, Smoker for the follow-up. Smoker comes in from behind, catches on to Nick for a moment. In the meantime, on the front, the Hunt Spit, whoa! It was all sleight of hand, smoke and mirrors. The smoke comes in, they turn around to clear it out. Hunt Spit connects in the meantime. Ascendant continues to get eviscerated by Dizil.
Hunt Spit dropping the bonus by another like 5% if I did my math correctly. They're still holding on to 1 set of pills. And Frey, the only one with permanent health bonus.
Absolutely right. Quad coming up. Take it away, history.
Hunter is already pre-spawned in the back. The Smoker setting up from the back. Jockey and Charger setting up from the front. And the look straight backing. The Hunter is getting a brief land.
Wow.
Jockey. It's a quad!
Oh my god. Ascendant's hopes are dashed here on chapter 2 as they find the quad lock in. Oh my god. I have no idea what just happened. The pause into the quad and going to add insult to injury. Ascendant narrowly breaking out of the tank only to meet a quad moments later. Ooh. We are.
I don't know if that quad was or that pause was supposed to be a tactical pause, but if it was, it did not work.
It did not. It did not. We're going to have the hit straight out the safe room for Dizil. Going to be their home server. The Charger gets immediately cleared. Jockey on the head for just a brief moment. Spit will just be delaying Rochelle. Still got the Hunter alive for Krycha. Didn't even send it in. And Ascendant is looking discombobulated here, history.
They sure do. I think that quad really messed with their mental even more so than the previous game did.
Yeah, that's right. This is their second. They took one on the home server. They took one on the away server. Man. Hunter, Charger, Smoker, Boomer. Gonna be trying to catch out Dizil before this tank comes in. Ascendant certainly needs a full tank wipe. A lot of pressure on their shoulders. But then again, history, we do see wipes come out in that gas station decently enough.
Alright, they decide to trigger the tank before the hit manages to go in. The Hunter and the Charger are already spawned. The Charger misses. Hunter gets
but I mean, I think Dizil is in a position to be making jokes. They are, they are killing it. They are feeling the momentum, and they are feeling themselves here. Boom comes out, gets instantly cleared. Krycha.
It is as you said. Dizil again was the only team that managed to go 7-0 in this risk round. So if there's anyone who's allowed to make jokes, it is them.
Yeah, and ooh. Okay, the smoke gets cleared out. One thing I was going to say, there is a good amount of history between these two teams. One in specific being Inksing Cup, where Dizil got beat very handedly on Dark Carney Remix by Ascendant. But Dizil completely flipping the script here months later at RBT7 playoffs. They are fighting for their lives here, history. Whoever loses this will be out of RBT7.
Indeed, Ascendant being Europe's last hope. They really need to pull it back here. Try and get a wipe with this tank, otherwise it's going to be real difficult. Even though they did manage to get a 1380 point lead after just one map in the previous game. And the tank is already going in, manages to land a hit onto Rochelle there, who's getting another hit onto Rochelle. She's trying to hide on top of the shelves. Oh, she's missing a punch, and you needed 5 hits to get Rochelle down, and the tank is already dead.
Yeah, the Hunter
Where was the support?
Well, the Hunter got skeeted outside. The Jockey and the Charger not able to find anything, and that tank was absolutely stranded, doing their best when Krycha had about 500 health left, but they get all cleared up, and he goes down shortly after. Gonna have a 2-2 to follow up. A Hunter Smoker just shy of the Poo 2 would have added insult to injury for sure for Ascendant. We'll see what they could do out this house.
We're going in, landing onto 3. The Hunter got skeeted. The Spitter is still up, not landing on everything. Maybe a little bit of a roundabout for Rochelle, and the Smoker just decides to keep it.
Wow, decisive for Dizil.
Frying pan.
They continue to press through. Got the event up ahead.
Reloading.
I'll try this shotgun.
And they will have a quad for this event hit right here, nah.
They certainly will. I like Dizil taking it slow, not even approaching the event yet, just going to be clearing out the comments on the back line. They've got all the time in the world here until this infinite event begins, which is right now.
Why don't you take this quad away? Let's see if Ascendant is able to land it as well.
Gladly, Hunter gets cleared up instantaneously on the back line. Charger not able to find anything. Jockey's still alive. He runs into his death as well. Basically no damage. Dizil is just shy of 1,000 bonus left, not even factoring in the 400 distance they've already found, 200 left to find. And they are going to power through here. They've got the army tent that they're passing by right now. Hunter, Boomer, Spitter, Boom sends it, doesn't find anything. Charger hops around, finds Sync just for a brief moment. Spit going to be locking in as well. Hunter gets skeeted out. It will be a great hit, 100 points gone. And it was a very slapdash hit, so well done by Ascendant to be able to find it. But they are certainly on their back foot here. Coach going to be walking up and turning off the event.
Reloading.
I like what Crusher is typing in team chat here. GG going emo after this, removing everyone. Was nice knowing y'all.
Okay, we'll see. It's not done yet. It's certainly not done yet. Comebacks happen all the time, but Dizil has been looking firmly in control here throughout this match. They are going to be approaching the last chance choke. This is all you history.
Absolutely. The last hit is going to be comprised of a Charger, a Smoker Jockey, and a Spitter. Let's see if they can manage to find some damage here. We still got a lot of health bonus and a decent amount of damage bonus left. And they're going in. The Charger gets absolutely destroyed. The Smoker lands a brief pull. The Jockey gets destroyed, and the Spitter is left all by his lonesome and just decides to clean the roof a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
But it does work.
It works.
It does work for a delay spin.
It works.
Even Dizil was not expecting that.
Yeah, I think Ascendant going a little bit early, and Dizil just drops it all the way down, sends it out, and those cappers not going to be able to find anything. They lock in. Oh my god, almost 1,400 points on Chapter 2, and Dizil is going to be in the lead with 2 chapters left on their home server.
That's an almost 300 point lead for Dizil. This is not looking good for Ascendant on this away server for them.
As we watch back the replay, Kreitzer runs into the gas station, going for Rochelle to start it off, finds that smack into the corner, going to be bullying down Rochelle. But look, we saw the skeet outside by Ellis. In comes the Jockey, can't find anything. And down he goes for nothing. Okay, headed into Chapter 3. Ascendant going to be... Hey, there is still tons of points on the board. Absolutely tons of points. And something that happens when teams start to be feeling a little bit too comfortable is right when it starts, the tables start to get turned. So we're going to be starting off strong with a hit straight out the gate. That being said, looking right now at Boomer, Smoker, Hunter, not anything too spectacular history.
Nothing too spectacular indeed, but never say never. There's still always an option for some damage over here.
Revik says, hell nah. Welcome in. We got Dark Fury, Christopher as well. Good to see y'all in here. Welcome in, Art. I've seen you in here too, buddy. Good to see you.
The comeback is not over yet. We saw in the previous game that Dizil was able to get a lot of points onto this map, but Ascendant gunning it all back on the 4th map. So nothing is set yet. The game is not over.
Absolutely. We've got a very early tank here as well.
Lots of damage potential with that early tank, but for the first hit, we're going to be having a Smoker, Hunter, a Spitter, and a Boomer.
We'll see what they can do. They climb up on top of the railing. Going to be home server Dizil starting this off. The hunter spawns in. They take it down immediately. 2 are down, 2 up. This one-shot Skeet out of control. The smoker gets cleared. 1 boom is all they're going to be able to hope for. 100% of the bonus held on after that very tricky first hit. Dizil is storming the gates here. Going to be bringing in the tank here shortly.
That was a disastrous first hit for Ascendant, not landing anything, not even a single damage, but the second has already in. But nothing manages to land except for Ellis, who decides to drop down and getting smoked.
Okay. They at least find something. I mean, Ascendant was looking completely lost, but they do bring them down to 92.5% with the tank coming in shortly.
Most of the damage coming out from fall damage. Can you imagine that the fall damage is a bigger MVP than the infected are? Next hit is coming in. The hunter is already spawned. The jockey's already spawned. The hunter's trying to come in. Hunter gets skied. The jockey's not being able to land, and he finally just gets destroyed.
Yeah, that jockey put up a fight for his life. He tried to do what he could, but too quick, coach. They bring in the tank and walk it back. Going to be in the hands of Presto. So much pressure weighing on the newcomer for Ascendant. He just joined the team during playoffs. We'll see what he can do.
He did join the team during playoffs, but it doesn't mean he doesn't have any experience, as we saw in the Swiss stage.
I think
Being
Presto
a sub for so many different teams.
Yeah, I think he played more than 7 matches. So everyone else getting 7 in, Presto maybe even getting over 7. He's definitely got some RBT7 experience.
Actually, wouldn't be surprised if he subbed more than 7 times as a ringer.
Yeah, everybody wanted him. So Presto is chilling for now, trying to get some curve rocks in. Goes second pass, boom drops in. Not going to find the rock onto that boom target head. But regardless, CI is going to be rushing in. Rocks continue. He drops down for the car.
It's Presto's time to shine, to let him see why everybody wanted him. The car's not being able to make it over the van. He's going to try and do a little bit of a wraparound. There's a little bit of separation going there, but the hunter gets skeeted over. Getting a second punch on the coach. He brings a dumpster in as well. The jockey's just being a nuisance right now. And it doesn't look like this tank is going to be able to do a whole lot.
Yeah, or really even a little. Another car attempt. We saw that bank off the wall. That's exactly what I was talking about, Wolfi. You gotta be careful in that area in general. No matter where you stand, it's pretty damn scary. But Dizil once again avoids the danger in its totality here. They're gonna pull into the stairwell. Stairwell hit is set up. 2 seconds left on Presto. And once again, Dizil finds the tempo play. They bring it through. Ascendant can't find a hit.
Ascendant can't find a hit, but they do have a charged pit going in, but the charger doesn't manage to land. But it doesn't land either, and so it's just up to the hunter getting a single damage for the pounce, and the boomer just decides, nah, not my time to shine here.
And the spit, I don't know if he just got wall banged. What happened? He got cleared up instantaneously. We got the boom setting up on the alarm card, doing what he can. Okay, he backs us up as the hit is ready to go. They certainly can lock in a hit here. Smoker, jockey, charger, and a boom set up overhead. They're going to send this in. Smoker starts it off. Boom, charger goes for the hop in, but Dizil has already repositioned, and they were ready for that hit. Smoker, boom, dies last. Going to have the 3+1 inside the sewers, but Dizil makes it all the way in with 1151 bonus left on their home server. Scary situation. Oh man.
Not only that, but 4C is still at 100 HP.
Oh my. Another choke point. They make it. Oh, not quite. The hunter sets up, finds it, hunt spit, gonna get that, jockey through the spit, charger stumbling further through the spit. It's going to be a great hit, but not enough. Dizil continues their way through.
Everything going on the proof and dropping the bonus by the 150 points. But as you said, it is not enough to try and get this lead back for Ascendant.
Reloading.
They are
They
making...
really need to try and sack for a quad soon.
Right.
But have a smoker, hunter, jockey, and a boomer now. No charger, no spitter.
Reloading.
So getting that quad even in this map is going to be difficult.
And Ascendant chooses to just set up outside the manhole.
Hey, over here, over here.
Scary moment. Whoa! The skeet to start off the engagement. The double boom does come out though. They climb up. Jockey Smoker. Jockey just
A little bit of miscommunication. Jockey and Smoker going for the same target. Allowing Ellis to be cleared very quickly there.
900 bonus still in the hands of Dizil. This is absolutely not the comeback chapter for Ascendant. And with this much, depending on how effective Dizil's SI side is, this chapter 4 could be a mathematical moot point.
It's not over yet. You still have one hit left.
Yup.
It is a tri-cab with a charger spit at least.
Safe house.
So they can do a little bit of damage to the health bonus. The damage bonus is still sitting at 100% as nobody has went down yet. Everybody's still having a little bit of permanent health. The hunter is up, the jockey's up, the charger is going in. The charging just gets absolutely destroyed. The hunter gets destroyed. The jock, everything gets destroyed. Only a little bit of death spit damage going out there.
Sync bullying the hell out of these SIs. They're gonna lock in 700 with a 892 bonus, almost 1600 points. Holy shit.
Wow, that is a huge lead.
As we watch back this tank out of Presto, nice car attempt to start off the engagement, but the SIs come out, the smoker on the back line, the tank is nowhere near there, and they're split 2-2, so the other survivor on the front line just says, alright, well, I'll just clear out that smoke. Jockey almost finding a tricky little corner, maybe even could have brought him into that dumpster, but even if that dumpster connected and down he went, it would still, I mean, Ascendant would have had a ton of work left to do. And yeah, Ascendant finds themselves in the hole. Frey saying that he rage quit. I don't think that that's the truth, as we're waiting for him to reconnect. The rest of Ascendant ready to go.
Yeah, Krusha did indeed say that he is restarting. I'm expecting some jokes about toggling some add-ons or whatever.
They need it at this point. Honestly, let him turn on the cheats at this point. If we can. I know we got Fig. We got Fig in the chat. Can they be allowed to turn on cheats here for these final 1.5 chapters? Of course, just a joke. Don't want anyone to take that the wrong way. Of course, cheating is not allowed at RBT7. Thank you very much. We are still waiting for the reconnect out of Frey, and then Ascendant is going to be doing the best that they can on their home server. I mean,
add-ons may be allowed in other tournaments. Some add-ons may be allowed in other tournaments, but not in RBT7. Not here, not today, not now.
Those tournaments will not be named. Just saw Soon play in the International Security Cup last night. They did not play with Z-XXX, though. I'm going to stop the gossip now. Prove asking Big Toilet. This might be a big toilet moment. Presto, or I'm sorry, Frey taking a while to get back into the server. Having some more lag issues. He had lag on the previous chapter, and that pause coming out right when the quad was coming in it was an interesting scenario, but I think we've got that reconnect coming in here shortly.
Honestly, with these 300 pings or 200 to 300 pings, lag is to be expected.
Yeah.
Now, I have seen Ascendant playing a scrim earlier today on Courageous stream on YouTube, and I'm not gonna lie, if I was playing that, I would be rage quitting after map 1. It looks terrible.
Well, Ascendant has not rage quit. They are still here. We got the Smoker, Boomer, Hunter, Spit out the safe room. Dizil took a big fat 0% damage. We'll see how much Ascendant is able to escape with.
Hunter is setting up from a different angle than they were. The Hunter does manage to land in briefly with the Spit. The Smoker manages to land a little bit. The Boomer is still being dealt with and gets a proxy onto one. But Dizil does get a lot more damage than Ascendant managed to do. Dropping the bonus down to 96%.
Tank is going to be in the hands of Sync. They blast out through the ladder and they set up here at the event. The event is triggered. They are staying up on top of the units, but we've got a hit in all the same. Jockey gets cleared. Charger not going to find anything. Hunts are hopping around. Hunt Spit attempt. Long range Spit.
A curse Spit getting a little bit of mathematics onto there. But because of that, it's a little bit delayed and not managing to land a whole lot of damage.
We do love
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the tank is going to be up soon. They're just going to be holding back, dealing with the horde a little bit. While the next hit is already up and is going in. The Charger getting absolutely destroyed. The Boomer landing onto 3. The Jockey getting destroyed. And the Smoker is like, nah, I'm just going to wait for the tank to spawn.
Yeah, in the meantime, all the FF coming out.
There's a lot of friendly fire coming on indeed. I see a 2 damage, a 2 damage, a 5 damage, and a 3 damage. Most of it coming down from Innuendo.
Okay, tank gonna be in the hands of Sync. We got a Charger, Hunter, Jockey. We'll see what Dizil wants to get rid of here before the tank comes in. They've got time to just chill out for a moment. They do send it in as 3. Hunts are connecting. That's gonna be it.
Hunter connected for a damage pounce. I could not really see how much of a damage pounce that was. But a damage pounce nonetheless.
The aggression out of Nick in the meantime with that Deagle. Sync is going to be chipped down 300 before his engagement. A little bit more.
There's a good curve rock coming on there. Just getting a little bit shy of distance. Boomer getting a proxy onto Coach.
And this
have a Jockey Smoker get set up for the rest. They're pulling it back. Are they going to go inside? It looks like they're going inside.
I like this.
Cars I also like this. They're not going to be getting hit by some hittables here, and they should be having a lot of room to try and just shred this tank. With the Smoke getting out, allowing the tank to get 1 punch on the Kreischer, but it's missing everybody else. The Hunter coming down for a little bit. Smoke missing, but Kreischer does manage to land, or sorry, Sync does manage to land some hits on the Kreischer, and he is already down.
Yeah, some excellent movement out of both sides. Ascendant trying to trap that tank down on the lower angle, but he is hopping along alongside him, gets a few smacks onto Survivors, able to get the down onto Kreischer. Team does pick him up. Rock coming out once again. Down goes Sync. Hit, ready to go. They're sending it, catching Frey out, connecting, almost getting that one smackdown. Will be a triple boom as well, though. History.
Indeed, that proxy boom onto the other 2 was probably not going to do a whole lot, but at least he landed the proxy onto 2 others, calling in a little bit of horde, which is quickly dealt with.
And I've got some bad news. Ascendant has already lost this chapter, and they've got a hell of a lot of chapter left to go. Hunt, Spit, ready to go in the stairwell. Okay, nice ski out of Presto. They're going to run through the Spit, though. Rochelle's going to run all the way through that Spit. And they separate themselves, 2 in the front, 2 behind. Going to have to wait and regroup.
The Hunter was ready to go for a little bit of Hunt Spit over there, but Presto was also ready to deal with that Hunter.
Even with that one-shot skeet, they still get hit for 100 bonus with all that Spit damage. Looks like they're setting up at the alarm card, potentially with the boom. No, they're going to reposition here. Another scary hit as the Survivors decide to go for the manhole or the wraparound.
Hey, watch out!
Crusher calling it teams are doing better on the way than home, which is true. But before I go into that, the next hit is coming in shortly. A tri-cap with a boom. Let's see what Dizil can do with this.
They are approaching the manhole. They go for the drop down, but the thing is, the SIs are going to come straight down. Boom onto all of them. Jockey carrying away, not going to quite make it. They go down another 100 bonus, though. Still, I mean, the bonus is just pouring out. They're just bleeding out. And 3 survivors are literally bleeding out now. 1 set of pills will be popped by Frey. They continue through. Going to be able to avoid the initial drop down choke point, but the SI is ready to go. Jockey, Smoker with the spit boom, poo 2 for Dizil. They send it in all the same, spit catching out Nick. They drop down. They go down another 100.
Oh, there's a lot of damage going out on the Ascendant, but as Crutcher said before, they are doing better than they did on their home server where they were wiped by the tank.
Yeah. Got some lag out of Frey.
Already. Next hit is coming in. The Charger manages to land. A little bit of a hunt spit going down, and the Boomer getting popped. Even more damage going out. Another 150 damage off of the health bonus going down.
Okay, Ascendant, we'll see what they can do. Still have a potential bonus of 315, but they've got to head through the manhole. And they are so slow. They do actually get up and over. One does. Gonna be trying block spawns. Beautiful one shot out of Krycha. Smoke does come out. Spit trying to block out, but they'll climb up through it. Rochelle goes down. Another one goes down. Carried into the spit. Frey not quite gonna go down, but 2 downs outside the manhole. And Ascendant's bonus continues to evaporate.
The health bonus is already completely down. Is just onto the little bit of damage bonus that they're holding on to right now.
90 bonus. All they can hope for.
Charger's already going in, getting into the charge spit. And the double charge as well. And the Hunter landing another damage pounds over there.
Yeah, brings Rochelle back down. Another 2 down scenario. And that bonus is now gone. It's going to be a minimum win of like 900 points by Dizil. And this is just a disaster for Ascendant. They did spectacularly on Chapter 4, and they're going to need another spectacular performance on this last chapter coming up. It's not quite done yet. We got the Jockey Spitter in the hands of Dizil. Jockey's already spawned in. Charger ready to go as well. 14 seconds left on Prove, but Ascendant is so damn slow.
Indeed, and they do have the charge spit ready up for this last hit going on here. Dizil really wants to deny them every last bit of distance points. The Hunter's going for a little bit of scratches. The Charger going down for a little bit of stumble, but the Spitter's not managing to in-cap anybody in there.
And they
will manage to lock it in.
Yeah, they do find full 700 distance, but they are now going to be down over 1,000 points on their away server history.
1,163 by my calculations, which is not impossible because they did manage to get a 1380 lead on the last map on their home server. So it's not all in the water, but it's going to be very difficult on this away server for Team Ascendant.
Definitely. Another note is we got the tank at 82%, so still got a high potential for Dizil to find hundreds of distance points alone.
Oh, Ascendant really needs to wipe and to lock it in with a lot of bonus onto this map if they want to stay in the tournament. This is the last map, and this is the last chance.
Okay, I feel like as far as the tournament goes, Ascendant has been a heavy fan favorite. Dizil, on the other hand, the only undefeated team through Swiss. They lost to Osu in the very beginning of playoffs, getting sent down to the losers bracket, but I have a feeling Dizil is going to continue to go on a terror through the losers bracket. That being said, we've got to cut our conversation now because this final chapter is going to be coming out shortly.
It is going to be having a tri-cab with a Smoker, Hunter Charger, and a Boomer for this first hit. There's no spitter shenanigans for this first hit coming out from Ascendant. But let's see what they can do. Charger's already going in, not managing to land. The Smoker not managing to land. The Hunter getting stumbled by the Boom while trying to go for a little bit of scratches.
Classic. The classic scenario. They're trying to get their tank set up properly in the meantime. But that first hit was not even a 1%er, and Dizil is going to be feeling favored as hell as they continue through. Of course, we've got danger ahead. We got this one-way house. Smoker is going to try to pull down a survivor.
Exod's already going in. The Smoker getting absolutely deleted. The Jockey gets deleted. The Spitter completely misses, and the Charger is not landing anything either. It's looking really good for Team Ascendant for this last map, nah.
Yeah, for Team Dizil, not quite for Team Ascendant. That hit was worth a big fat 0. They continue on with 99.1% of the bonus. We do have several instant kill spots. I believe it was Prove himself who died to one of these, actually kind of on his own accord. We'll see if that comes out here. We're going to need something like that out of Ascendant if they want to have any hopes in this match.
Follow the tracks, guys.
Yeah, I've seen some of them instant kills where the Jockey manages to pull a guy onto the lower walkway and just dropping through. And even without that.
Okay.
Oh, the Hunter manages to land. Oh, they get a 2-cap in the front, and the
No.
Jockey manages to land there.
No.
Oh, the Jockey gets cleared.
Oh my god. Getting a little bit too close for comfort there. They get bailed out by just that little tiny jutting out part. And he's got to carry him all the way over here, which he doesn't quite make it. That would have been massive for Ascendant to have one survivor down that early on. But alas, it is not to be. Fate for them, and Dizil is going to continue through on their survivor side. They get chunked down over 10% on that hit. Another one coming out strong. Charger lands in the spit, not able to get a smackdown. Jockey cleared up on the backside. Everything gets wiped up. They continue on. 5% though.
Indeed, they did manage to get a 10% hit on before that, and now another 5% hit, dropping the bonus down to 82%. It's not nothing, but they really need to do a lot more than just this if they want to win this game. When we're getting a proxy onto one, decided to die first, and they have a tri-cab left with a Charger, Smoker, and a Hunter. And they're sending it in. Smoker getting a brief pull for the Charger, does land for a little bit, and the Hunter gets skeeted.
Another few percentage points go down out of the hands of Dizil. They have let some damage through. If you think back to Ascendant, they had only taken 5% damage all the way through post-event, getting all the way through the train area as well, only taking 5%. So Dizil has gotten their bonus eaten into, but they're going to need a whole lot more. Boom onto one to start off the engagement. Hunter, Jockey, Spitter still alive. Hunter's going to get caught out. He's trying to hop away with 88 HP left. Jockey hopping in. Everything gets cleared up.
Jockey gets deleted before he even manages to drop down from the top of this train track.
Not going to have any instant kill as well.
A shame. A real shame. Yeah, I would have liked to see some instant kills here.
This has been a gruesome match for sure. It would be great to have some comedic relief here as the smoke comes out on the backline onto Ellis. Instant clear comes out. We've got the cement bag area, which is often a spot where SIs want to hit, but they don't have the smoke. Smoke trying to... Okay, he does go ghost form. Boom lands onto one. They've still got the hit ready to go. Charge. Not going to find it. Not going to hop up and over. Everything goes down. Dizil presses forward. 78.5% of the bonus to their name. That's 1,200 bonus that Ascendant has to rip through. 10% left until the tank comes in.
It's all in the hands of Innuendo as the tank to try and get a saving grace for Team Ascendant in this last game here.
I'm reloading.
Reloading.
Okay, it is going to be the Poo 2 out of Ascendant. They send it. Boom goes down. Jockey is or Spitter as well. Still got the Hunt Jock.
They're pushing it forward. They're not going back into
Whoa!
the cement back area.
I love it. The aggression. 1,000 health gone. He's going to continue trying to play with this forklift. 1,300 health gone. Dizil is now eventually going to start backing it up. They got a Jockey Hunter and a Charger. They've got this forklift in position, but Dizil's just going to run it into the tank here. Gets by him. Tank goes for the forklift. Sends it. Whoa!
Oh!
Almost taking out Coach's kneecap and the rest of his body alongside of him. But the SIs are all dead. Just got this forklift to play with. Nick does not get hit by it. And a pill pop is going to be just about it. 2 punches come out, and that is certainly not the tank that Ascendant needed. Disaster for them.
I like that call from Dizil by pushing it forward and chipping the tank as much as they did,
It was cool.
and then hiding from all of the forklift hits. But there's only 1 hit left for Team Ascendant here, and it's going to be comprised of a 2-2 with a Smoker and a Hunter. Looks like they're sending it in. The Hunter gets skeeted.
Huh.
And this is just a hit amounting onto nothing.
Yeah, just kind of sending it at this point. Got, a good 15 seconds left before all the SIs are in. And full speed Dizil is just going to run up, lock it in. 4 sets of pills ready to go. Ascendant has been dismantled, and there is absolutely no way that Ascendant can come back here on their survivor side.
Ascendant did indeed try to send it, but it did not work out for them.
Yeah, indeed. Not going to be able to match Ascendant's 1980, I believe, scoreline on their home server, but they're not going to need that many points. This is more than enough. We got 6,133 to 9,044. Gonna need to overcome the laws of basic addition, which have not been challenged in our world for a very long time, to my knowledge. As we watch the replay out from this tank, so look at that forklift on Coach. I mean, it looked like it hit him to me, but just barely missing that. The SIs come in, they don't find anything. This was kind of a risky move by Dizil as well. Keep in mind, you got those 2 logs that they were kind of walking into as well. So they wrap it back around, fake him out, send the hit through, and that is going to be it. Ascendant on their survivor side now. Going to be sending in this safe room hit. Charger overhead into the long charge. Set up from the smoke. Not able to get a smackdown, but still able to find a 5%er.
Over 5% hit from that first hit down there.
It's basically done, but Ascendant is going to, of course, play it out. Respect for that competitive integrity, and good to see them playing it out.
Ammo here.
It is, as you said, Osu being a heavy contender. They only have to play against you win, and if they manage to win that, they're in the finals.
Wow.
When the next hit is going in, the Smoker doesn't manage. Oh, he does manage to land in the end for a few ticks over there. The Spitter completely misses. The Jockey is not managing to get anywhere, and the Charger is now finally able to get a spawn, but decides to keep it.
Okay.
Let's head down this road.
Ascendant presses forward on top the Cedar Vans. The Jockey going to be spawning in, buying some time for his team to get set up. Charger on the back line as they bring it back to the Humvee. Apologies. You take this hit away, History.
Sure thing. As you said, there's a tri-cap, but the Jockey landing already, and the Charger not managing to land, but the Smoker does manage to land, and the Jockey is just getting in further away. Getting a lot of separation and a lot of damage onto Frey.
And the CIs
The bonus
wrap
already
around
dropped
him.
down to 78%.
Yeah. Frey is going to be slow as well.
Guys.
Heads up.
They're going to be bringing in the event. Not going to have a hit set up here, but they will have one set up for the run back. Hunter already...
Hunter's ready. Yeah, the Hunter's ready spawned in the back. Same with the Spitter. And they do have a Smoker and a Charger.
Okay.
And the Hunter is going in, but the Spitter misses the Hunter target. Let's see if the Charger can find the spawn up there.
Reloading.
Doesn't
here.
look like he is.
Reloading.
And the Ascendant is just gonna stay on the train tracks. They're not pulling it back. The Charger not managed to spawn and gets
Yeah,
gets a hit down, but doesn't get the insta kill. Not even getting a smack.
it was the same situation as the jockey on the previous side, just not able to quite find that open area. We do have the event, and look at Ascendant. They're going with the train car.
Boomer landing on the 2. The Hunter's already spawned and making some noise. The jockey from below. The Hunter manages to land in the spit, and the jockey in the spit as well. A lot of spit damage going down. Frey is down. Innuendo getting a lot of damage from that spit. I think Ascendant is like, yeah, we're just gonna take this run across the train tracks with the train, and we don't want to do it again. And the Charger is already up alongside the Boomer, getting a proxy onto 1. The Charger completely missing, the Smoker missing, and the Hunter managing to land briefly onto Coach as well, getting a little bit of the damage bonus.
Charger once again kind of being cheeky there, trying to line up for the hole in the fence. Not going to find it once again, but just kind of, you know, seeing what they can find. They're going to have another hit set up. They've managed to knock down 50% of that bonus out of the hands of Ascendant. They've already won this chapter. They've already won this match. And we'll see what this tank can do. Jockey.
These are already having a lead of 300 points into this one map alone. Jockey going for a little bit of distraction. Boomer landing onto 1. The Charger doesn't manage to land, but the Jockey does manage a little bit into the spit now. Onto Coach, which drops the damage bonus even more.
And Ascendant is going to be pressing through here. Last moments of the match for them. Of course, if they get tank wiped, they could still survive this. We saw pretty great execution by them with those logs on the previous server. They recognized that the logs got hit too far and in some awkward spots, and they had a pretty unique and intelligent decision making there. The hit is in, gonna land with the Hunt and the Smoke and the Jockey, rolling double caps, eventually gonna clear up that smoke. Only the charge not connecting, and they are gonna press forward here onto this tank.
Yeah, they're taking a page out of Dizil's book and try to chip the tank as much as they can before he manages to get the forklift in. He has a little bit of trouble there, but the Charger lands!
Wow!
And that's an ink cap on the Cry Shot with the forklift. Ascendant is in a real tough position.
All you
Nick
history.
gets a separation punch as well. Oh, if you're gonna get ink cap, oh!
Whoa!
No, he hits the forklift onto the other side. But Nick gets a separation hunt.
No! Oh no!
Oh! Forklift up the Presto. And this should be all sheer road. There's just Coach who's free now with. Oh, but the. How did. I don't know what happened to the jockey there. Did he ink cap?
He did. He did. Jockey on the head did find that ink cap there. Finishing off the match, it is official, folks. Dizil will be moving on in the losers bracket. Ascendant is defeated.